opens up the Camille for them. Gragas is available right here. Let's see if anyone of both the teams will want to get that Gragas. But Renekton is going to be picked right here. TF, I love that together with Camille. They are going to be wrecking havoc all around the map.
Hextech Ultimate. Oh no. Gold Garb plus Hextech Ultimatum plus
Mhm.
the Slice and Dice. The single target from BREN
Right.
Esports here is very, very strong. So we're going to be expecting a much more well-rounded Dragon Lane duo. Maybe a Varus, maybe a... Oh, an
Akshan.
Okay, this could be a... Wait,
Kennen? All
who
right.
is support?
Uh, it's hard to say.
Who
I
is
think
wait,
this.
it's support. Anyway, for the side of UCFC, you have Gal most likely gonna go over to the mid lane or in the support role. But I like this Kaisa pickup. We always label her as queen of the late game, but apparently we did not see much of her this time around. So it will also be a Riven most likely going over to Nazjo because you have the jungle for this Kazik.
Right.
Yes, I was no, I was wrong. It's gonna be a Baron lane Darius and then a mid lane Riven. Man, these teams are playing with my mind.
Yeah, so Mjan is gonna go for the cannon. So it is gonna to answer the question earlier, which puzzled us really. Cannon will be the support right here. I guess just for the setups, he is gonna roll into the middle of the fight and go for the slicing maelstrom setup for the team. But I guess what BREN Esports really want to do in this game is look for pickoffs, especially that you have mobility in your hands in the form of Camille. Then Twisted Fate can always join the fray should he be needed. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The wormhole is open and we are going to be warping into the Wild Rift. BREN Esports versus UCFC Esports. Remember, this is a best of one, a knockout game. Whoever loses this one is out of the tournament, so both teams will want to win this game. BREN Esports and UCFC Esports, no shenanigans. In the early game, they're just going to go to their respective lanes.
Yeah, the Brown lane cannon did not work earlier today, so maybe the support cannon can make things happen.
Definitely. Let's see. All right. All right, let's go. Try this one out, Mjan. This is going to be very interesting. This is the first time I saw a cannon go for a support right here. That is, I'm not sure how that is going to be running. But there at the top, Nasjo going out against Jeth. Jeth is going to be pushed away in the lane. But it should be Renekton who will be favoring this as when he goes to level 3. Let's see how that's going to be falling through as Camille on the jungle. Oh, bottom side. Action after action. So far, Action will be able to dish out damage onto Demon Kite. Demon Kite will be forced to take the fruit right there, but he's going to be okay. Camille is going to be crossing over to the Rift Scuttler take right here. I thought he was going to go to the blue buff right here. But Rift Scuttler is being hunted down. One for BREN Esports on the bottom side as UCFC's Renzi is going to go for the top lane Rift Scuttler. Still pretty safe early game for both teams as we enter the 2-minute mark of the game. It is Nasjo though winning this Baron lane. That's interesting right here as Jeth takes the brunt of that Q from Nasjo. It should be this Renekton who should dominate that lane. There is a battle for the bit here, and it is going to be Rebenga who will win that steal. Renzi will lose. The stun is going to connect right here. Nasjo is in trouble. Destiny is being used right here. Nasjo will be stunned with the gold card and with the follow-up, and that's going to be enough for blue team to take the first blood courtesy of Rebenga. Well played right there. 2 minutes 25 seconds. That's going to put a dent onto the laning phase of Nasjo. Definitely going up against a Renekton. So I'm expecting Renekton to have a comfortable Baron lane at this point. It will now fall onto Renzi to balance the equation onto the Baron side as there is going to be gold card connecting on from Haze. Dragon half HP now, but he's going to be okay. A Riven mid going up against Twisted Fate mid. It is a hard matchup right here, and Haze is winning that so far.
Yep, Hayes is going to be A-okay, but looking at the jungle lane, because he's trying to be a bit aggressive, at the very least, UCFC was safe under the threat vision given for this Action ADC. I mean, we saw, I think, a different team in the regular season put Akshan into the mid lane, but now him being in the ADC role, it's something new to us.
Yes, definitely. I'm still in favor of this Camille pick right here in the hands of Rebenga. That is something that we really want to look at. But here at the top side, Gank onto Nasjo once again. He's gonna be caught, stunts all over. It's gonna go down 2-0. BREN Esports.
Yeah, and that hook shot, stunning Nostro, was the nail onto the coffin for the side of UCFC. Nostro just accepting his death. Now you have 2-0 on the board in favor of BREN Esports. The first dragon as well as the
Uh-oh.
referral will be up in a
Uh-oh.
few more
Oh.
seconds. I thought that was the cards we're gonna connect, but you now have a BREN jumping in. That is gonna be a beautiful slicing mail storm connecting on to. You also have an used by Rebenga. But you know what? They're still going all in. Few damage here and there. At the very least, they were able to push UCFC away.
Yes, but now BREN Esports is already knocking onto the Dragon. Dragon already half HP, and I guess there's a fight.
There is going to be another fight. Indeed, now you have the stuns coming through. Goodness me, Rebenga just exploded right in front of UCFC. Now focusing onto MJAN. Action guillotine being used. Double kill going over to Darius, and UCFC will be able to get the Infernal Drake.
Just when you thought BREN Esports is starting to pull ahead in this game, UCFC takes a 4-0, and they got the Infernal Drake, and just like that, they're now sitting on a 2K gold lead. That was big for UCFC. BREN Esports was not prepared for that take right there from UCFC.
Very, very not fair, honestly. But I guess that's one of the things that UCFC could do if they want to win this best of one. They were able to force a flash out from Hayes. He still has Ignite, still has Destiny, but if UCFC wants to go with the pickoff, that's one flash down from their opponent's side. Now, still, I'm not sure if he's going to use upper hand later on because you only have Jet and Rebenga in the side. Is going to be the buff secured, I think, for UCFC and the red team being able to get Herald.
And that's big. If you have Rift Herald, you have options to really take the first third of the game. Remember, that's still available. But Consi is already starting the bottom third, take one plate down. But here comes Riven, so Dragon will be able to defend this one. So that they won't be able to. That's first turret though, taken by UCFC at the top lane. Rift Herald is gonna be used right here to take another turret. Strong push right here with UCFC, and there's a fight.
Lies and Dice connecting onto one. Jeff, will you be able to defend the turret? I think so. You also have MJAN helping out with that referral takedown. And you have a fresh wave of minions saying hello in the Baron lane. Hayes will be able to clear out the minions from the mid lane. But looking at the 6-minute mark, 4-2 in favor of UCFC. And they also have the 2K goal lead.
Yes, and Stasis already being bought by Renzi right here. That MJAN slicing Maelstrom is always a threat. Even Haze Destiny to go in with a cold card is a threat. So Renzi, he just went for status enchant so that if in case they are gonna go on to him, he is gonna survive enough time for his teammates to really help him. Let's see how that is going to be working later on. Still 2-4 on the board at 2K Golden and UCFC. Everyone's just clearing out their jungle and their lanes, but UCFC in a comfortable lead right now.
Dragon is hiding out, but now you have Riven jumping in with the dash, but will he be able to put the stun onto Hayes? No, Hayes was able to use Stig's enchant. You have Dump here at the sides. He does have Hero's entrance, but UCFC, especially Dragon, will just fall back.
Yes, the alright. Renekton on the bottom lane though has a free range, starting to go for the split push right here. But here comes the rotation. Renzi is gonna go for the jump in, and that's not gonna be enough. That is one tanky crocodile right there. Mid though, I think there is gonna be spicy things happening right here.
Maybe Void Seeker will connect though. That was a one health bar down already for MJAN. Looks like BREN Esports, they are avoiding the pickup or the fight that UCFT wants to take. And that's smart. Again, just wait for yourself to scale. If we're Benga to be a huge threat into the map and wait for MJAN with the slicing maelstrom. And maybe wait for Nasjo to enter the bush. But again, game sense kicking in. He decided to just let it go.
Yeah, he dropped. He saw the ward right there. He just dropped a ward off for himself also. But yeah, Nastio sniffing that one out. Everyone is just reading everyone's mind at this point. But here it is. Hayes is going to be alone here in the mid. There's a good setup for UCFC. They're not going to be able to do so. 22 seconds. Mountain Drake is going to be spawning. Restarts are going to be coming in. I guess UCFC wants to take this one.
They do. They really do. I mean, if you get that Mountain Drake, you'll be able to have the shield, which will just give them more leeway to go with the
Mhm.
rotations, to just sustain themselves. But looks like Brent Esports now they might run the 1v1 setup later, but for now you have the three champions lurking around into the map. That is going to be a non-contested Mountain Drake going over to UCFC.
Yes, and that's big right there. That's one. Make that True Dragons already in favor of UCFC. And with you on the lead right now, that's good news. Top lane, Ace is going to be able, will he be able to? Yes, with the help of Rebenga, this top turret is going to go down. So that makes the turret count 2 even for both teams, but it is still UCFC on top with a 3k gold lead. Uh-oh.
Oh no. Okay, looks like Jeff will not do the face check. It's very dangerous. Apparently pings are going through in
Mm-hmm.
the map. You have a Riven, a Dragon alone into the mid lane. They just want to get as much objectives as they can. If you're
Right.
gonna observe a lot of wards in favor of BREN, they have such vision in the Baron lane area, whereas UCFC only has one. The
Right.
longer the game gets, the stronger BREN Esports is.
And I love this right now for UCFC. They're pinging onto the Baron pit because the Baron is going to be spawning in the next 15 seconds of the game. They want to clear everything. They want to make sure that they have control on this area because you saw that earlier on the Mountain Drake take. It was for free for them and they want to get first dibs on this Baron. Now it has spawned. Let's see how UCFC is going to be playing this one out.
They would want to get a pick off first. Now she was at the front line but was not able to get anyone. Now you have the possible one far setup for UCFC.
Mhm.
Dragon alone at the Dragon lane side. Hey, Dragon in the Dragon lane. Anyway, you have a Riven making his way up into the Baron lane side. It looks like it's gonna be Nasjo alone in the Baron lane. Demon Knight does have quite the damage on the Arcadian Rain. Fonzie will receive the void seeker. Here comes Holy coming through from this, of course,
Oh,
and then
Cannon.
following it up with a slicing maelstrom, and you have the focus on the ADC. Demon Knight being able to use Killer Instinct away, but still gets percent down by the action on the other part of this fight. Nash with the front line. UCFC already down one champion, and Brent Esports will be able to survive that one.
That's what I'm talking about. Kennen, Mjan on that threat for the setup. They were able to take Demon Kite already out in this fight. But Bren Esports do not want to chase, and I love that decision. Bren Esports takes one for nothing. Baron is still available. Just a 2k gold lead on the side of UCFC. Good job by Bren Esports, making sure that that will not snowball. There's a chase right here by Renzi, but it is Rebenga. That's going to be okay. Uh-oh, Renekton.
Looks like Jeff will not be seen by Dampier, maybe even Renzi. But looking into the clock, 11 minutes in, 3-4 on the scoreboard, and you have a 2K goal lead in favor of UCFC. This is so close, so close. I mean, 2K is a lot of goal lead, but the fact that Brent Esports only one kill behind, they can still even things out. Fonzie being boxed in does pop the stakes and chance, but will still get bursted down. That's a goodbye for Action. Now UCFC would possibly rotate over to the Baron lane, and they will. They
Yes.
need to be very wary of Camille though. Rebenga still has the Hex Ultimatum and still has the smite.
That's going to be very good for Bren Esports, threatening the contest just to make sure that UCFC doesn't really go for it, even if they're undermanned right now. So UCFC will not be able to go for the Baron, or will they? They are going to be starting it. Onsi is still 3 seconds out of this fight. Baron is already half HP down, and this is going to be a fight.
Tactical sweep connecting onto one Dumper in the middle of everything. Another beautiful slicing mail. So I'm going the person to get taken down. Now you have the chase onto Dampier. Camille saying goodbye as well as Riven be able to get that kill. Cannon being bursted down. It will be a 2-1 in favor of UCFC. Slice and slice. Astro in. Suns connecting. Another pull in action being eliminated in the map. Age up in from Renzi. But it will not be enough. Overall, it's a 4-0 in favor of UCFC.
Hansi just woke up, and once again, he is in the graveyard. Once again, so that's bad for BREN Esports. And the Dragon is being threatened right here. Baron is also available, but UCFC will just opt for the take onto that Ocean Drake. Going back to the scene of the crime, Rebenga was taken out early in that skirmish onto the Baron buff. That was well played by UCFC. They were prepared to really turn things around. The pressure is on for BREN Esports, so it was pretty predictable onto BREN Esports sides what they were gonna do. So UCFC just capitalized on the read right there, and they won the fight and got the dragon on top of it.
At this point in the game, UCFC looks like they are reading BREN Esports like a book with the
Right.
advantage and the knowledge that they have, plus the itemizations that UCFC has right now. They are pretty much poised to get the victory, but of course, it's going to be a very difficult road to take for the men in red because BREN Esports, they're holding their ground. The cards will hurt later though, but you still have Renzi for the flank, for the initiate even. And I'm still waiting for a really good play from Hayes here, but looking to Dragon Lane side, it will be a lot of damage being taken by Nasjo. Now yes, UCFC, why not take the Baron?
Yes, look at those wards on the on the side of UCFC in the jungle of BREN
lot.
Esports. They will know where BREN is gonna be coming in. Baron's already taken. It's a fight.
Baron down, and you have Dampier trying to get the taunts connect, but at very least they were able to get one kill, which is Mjan Kennen, the support being eliminated from BREN Esports. And UCFC, they do not want to waste any more time. They are storming into the mid lane. Catering being used again. You have the ultimate from Raven being popped out. You have the boys connecting onto one. That ultimate is going to connect onto this Galio. But remember, that is a Galio, ladies and gentlemen. Heroes End is being used. Action being annihilated in the map. Now you have Rebenga. 2v1. Use Stasis Enchant, but they don't care. A rampage onto this Kaisa. Killing spree for Nasjo. Dragon putting a hole onto the base of BREN and UCFC. They want to go all in. A fresh wave of Baron buff minions right in front of BREN